Hey everybody, welcome to Frannie's Hair. Today I have two human hair wigs by Henry Margu to show you, so stay tuned. Okay, so before we get started looking at these two wigs, let's first talk about why might you want a human hair wig. Well, first and foremost, they're more natural looking. They look like human hair and feel like human hair because they are human hair. So that's one reason that many people choose to get a human hair wig. Also, they're typically more durable. If you take care of a human hair wig, it can last you years. Human hair wigs don't have some of the problems that synthetic wigs have. For example, you know that with a synthetic wig, the more that it rubs against your clothing, the more tangled and dried and frizzy the ends get. That doesn't happen with human hair. Also, human hair wigs tend to have nicer cap constructions, and this one's really great. I'll show you the cap of this after we take a look at it. Human hair can be styled using heat, and you can also color human hair wigs. Okay, so let's talk about these styles I have for you today. Today I have Diamond and another one called Emerald. And if you didn't catch the review of Sapphire, sounds like a gemstone collection. If you didn't catch my review of Sapphire, I'm going to put a link to the video right here and also in the description below. Okay, so this here is Diamond and she's in the color Sangria, which is a really nice color for fall. Diamond is a 100% hand-knotted, hand-tied stretch cap with monofilament top and lace front, and it has a medical application on the front hairline, ear tabs, and nape. And I'll show you that when I get to showing you the cap. I have to say this cap is very comfortable. I did have to adjust it in 2 notches, and let me tell you, those adjusters I'm going to show you will not budge when you put them on. It was even a little bit difficult for me to get it out and move it over, so you don't have to worry about those budging at all. Diamond has a temple to temple lace front, hopefully you can see that there, and a full mono top, so if I wanted to part it somewhere else I could do that. Let me just show you both sides here. Hopefully you can see that I'm like covering my own eyes there. And if I was going to change the part, I would use heat to make sure, let me just show you. Let's say I wanted to put the part here on my left side, which is where I would normally wear it. I would use some heat to set that part in place. You could use a hot comb or really any heat tool you want to just change that up. Okay, I'm going to move it back to where it was because that way it won't be in my face. All right, so before we get to Diamond's measurements, let me tell you my measurements. My circumference is 21.5 inches. Ear to ear, I'm 11.5 inches. Forehead to nape, I'm 12.5 inches. My face from forehead to chin is 8.5 inches. My forehead is 3.5 inches, and my neck is 3 inches. Now, if you don't know how to measure your head, no worries. I'm going to link a video here that shows you how to do that. Okay, so let's look at the measurements of Diamond. And Henry Margu gives you a lot of measurements. So I'm going to give them all to you, and then I'll do a spin and show you the whole style. All right, the back is 9 to 12 inches. The nape is 9 inches. The overall length is 16 inches. The bang is 9 inches. So let's take a look here. Yeah, a little bit longer than my face. The length from the ear tab is 10 inches. The top is 11 inches. And the sides 10 to 12 inches. And she weighs 5.6 ounces. There's no permatease. It's a totally hand-tied, hand-knotted cap. And I would say it's a medium density wig. It has nice density to it. Now, this is right out of the box. This is what she came looking like. And I would probably, with this layer, do something here. You can see it on both sides and style it up. You can do that with human hair wigs. You can use your heat and style it any way you like. All right, I'm going to spin for you and show you the whole 360. Had to do that slowly. The tripod here is right near my feet. I gotta figure this out. Okay, let's take a look at the ear tabs so that you can see the coverage you get here. Anything that's gray right here is mine, but you get really nice coverage. And let me show you here. All right, the glasses under the ear tabs. It's very snug in there, but it doesn't bother me. I could wear it that way. They wouldn't move anywhere. And it could be because of the silicone around there that really makes it stay in place. And then over the ear tabs, no problem. I'd probably wear it under the ear tabs though. It felt nice and snug in there. Okay, so let's talk about this color Sangria. I hope you can see it here, and I'm also going to take it outside for you. It's a highlighted color, and it's described as a dark auburn and medium brown with warm strawberry highlights, similar to 31H, they're saying. This is the human hair color Sangria. So hopefully you can see that there. I think it's great. I love it, especially for this time of year. All right, let's take the color outside and take a look at it. I cannot get over this weather. It's so warm. Okay, so here you go. This is the color Sangria. And I'll turn for you so you can see it in different lighting. I might disappear with that house behind me. There we go. All right, let me take you around the head. I was just walking through my kitchen. I have it all pulled apart. I'm doing fall cleaning. Most people do spring cleaning, but I love fall, and it makes me want to get my house in order and nest, and I've been pulling everything out of the cabinets. My poor husband is like, when is this going to end? I say to him, sit tight, it's going to be better, but you really have to clear out every so often. I don't know how I accumulate so much stuff. And I'm also getting ready for Thanksgiving and trying to put together my menu and get organized for that. So there's a lot going on here. Are you guys getting ready for Thanksgiving too? What's your favorite recipe? I'd love to hear. I always love to try new things. All right, I digress. Let's get back to the wigs. All right, so let's take a look at the cap. This is a beautiful cap. You can see here your temple to temple lace front, your full mono top. It's completely hand tied and hand knotted. And what that means is when you go to put your hair up, you're not going to see any wefting. When the wind blows, you're not going to see any wefting. And also, the hair just falls more naturally because it's hand knotted in and it's not sewn in wefts. So, you know, our hair doesn't grow in strips like that. So this is a much more natural look. You also have here the silicone, and that's where my glasses were just staying in snugly, and the silicone helps it mold to your head. It is such a comfortable cap, I have to say, and it is 100% hand tied all the way down to the nape here, where you have some more silicone, which also helps it adhere and stay on more snugly. Now here are the adjusters that I was telling you about, and those babies will not move once you have them in, which is really nice. I know sometimes the bra hook adjusters in some of the wigs fall out a lot of times. That will not happen with these. Okay, so beautiful cap. And let's take one last look at diamond. You can see the fibers there in Sangria. I forgot to mention the sizing on diamond. She fit me fine. I actually had her adjusted in to the third notch on each side on the nape, and it might have been a little bit snug, so I might move out to the second. And there's plenty of stretch in the cap, so I would say definitely goes to average and probably even a little bit larger than average. Very comfortable cap, and I will show you the stretch when we take this off. Okay, so this is emerald right out of the box in the color Cappuccino. I'll show you there. You have your factory part. I just wanted to show you what it comes out of the box looking like before I go ahead and take the part apart. So Hopefully you saw that there. And now I'm just going to comb her. I didn't do anything to her, just so you could see. Let's see where we will part her. Now again, when I set a part in my wigs, a lot of times they want to go back to where they were. So I will use a heat comb or something like that just to set the part where I want it. So I would normally do that with this. And I would normally do this with a rat tail comb, which I don't have next to me, but you can see you get a lot of body with this. I think also I would probably style this. I like to have a little kind of swoop, so I would style that way. But you can do that. It's human hair. You can use heat on it. I just wanted to show you. And you can see the nice waves that this comes with. And when I talked to Henry Margu, I said, am I going to have to restyle this to put these waves back in? And they told me, no, you won't have to. They actually gave these fibers a perm. So once you wash it, it should come back to be wavy like this. Now, over time, he did say that the waves could relax more, and then of course you can use heat to bring them back to the way you want them. Okay, just like Diamond, this is a Remy human hair wig. It's 100% hand knotted. It has the stretch cap and the medical applications, which I will show you. Now, I have not adjusted this one to fit my head, and I think I could adjust it in a little bit. It has a lace front again and a monofilament top. Let me just show you here if I wanted to part it elsewhere. You can see that. And of course it's heat friendly because it's human hair. This is the color Cappuccino, which is described as chocolate brown with caramel highlights, and they're saying it's similar to the synthetic 7H. I would say that this is actually warmer than 7H. I find 7H to be on the cooler side, but in depth of brunette, this is probably closest to 7H. All right, let me spin for you and show you this style. Okay, and I would say again, this is medium density. There's no permatease in here because it is hand knotted, hand tied, the entire cap. Okay, let's take a look at the ear tabs. Here we go. So you can see that there. But you get nice coverage on these ear tabs. Trying on the glasses under the ear tabs. I'm telling you, the silicone around there, the glasses don't budge. It's really nice. I would definitely wear it under the ear tabs. Over the ear tabs, fits fine. But like I said, I would probably wear it under. All right, let's take this color outside. Okay, so here you go. This is Cappuccino. You can see those caramel highlights in there. Oh, let me spin. It's a pretty color. Okay, and we'll come around the head here. So hopefully you can see those highlights. Okay, so let's take a look at the cap. And this time I'll remember to show you the sizing and this stretch. We'll do that first, as a matter of fact. So with this hand knotting and the way this cap is made, you have plenty of stretch in here. As I said, I could have adjusted it in more. It's at the outermost notches. And I don't know if I was really clear in showing you. Let me see. Yeah. You see how there's like a hook under with this adjuster. So once it's in the notch, it just holds in place. I wasn't sure if I was clear about that when I showed you diamond. Okay, so here you go. You have your temple to temple lace front, your full mono top, the medical application silicone here, which I find to be so comfortable, completely hand knotted all the way down to the nape where there is more silicone there, and then again those adjusters that stay in really nicely. Beautiful cap construction. Okay, so this is Emerald in Cappuccino. I couldn't decide which one I liked better for me, so I just went with the last one I was wearing for the end of the video. If you have any questions at all about these wigs, please put them in the comments below. I'll get back to you as quickly as I can. You can also head over to frannieshair.com. We have stylists there ready to help you with any questions you have about anything, really. I will have these wigs linked in the description below. Let me know which is your favorite. Also, if you've had experience with a Henry Margu human hair wig, please let us know about it in the comments below. I love when we can help one another out on our wig journey. Speaking of that, don't forget to head on over to Frannie's Hair on Facebook, our private Facebook group. We have wig experts there. We have thousands of ladies there sharing pictures of themselves in all different wigs, all different colors. You can ask questions, you can learn some tips and tricks and share your own with everybody else. It's a fun place, a very supportive place to be on your wig journey, and I hope you'll join us. All right, as always, thank you so much for joining me. I truly appreciate it. Remember to make it your own, and I'll see you soon.